First and foremost, I want to thank Mr. Blake Benham who put this together. He has done an outstanding job in his position as our transition coach, and it shows each and every day with students passing tests to become either industry certified or college or career ready. We are very thankful for him. And we're also thankful for the folks that you see to my right, Ms. Terry Morgan, our superintendent of schools, who leads this district in an excellent manner and makes it easy to work in our school system. Ms. Selena Hudson from the Vine Grove City Council is here. We are glad to have her here representing Vine Grove and being part of this ceremony this morning. Ms. Tanya Jury's down there as well at the end, and Ms. Shelley Mitchell from the Abound Federal Credit Union is here. So we're glad to have these folks here celebrating with us. But more importantly, I want to thank the people that I'm looking at in front of me today. For the last 4 years, you've made North Hardin High School a special place to be. You've had some fun, you've had some challenges, and you sit here today work ethic certified. And it took some work to get there, and I'm going to tell you that's a big achievement in this day and age, because when I talk to people in the community that own businesses and are trying to find employees, they can't find people that are willing to work or work hard for very long. So congratulations to you, and thank you for being here today. And so I'm going to get out of the way and turn it over to Ms. Morgan, our superintendent of schools. Would you please give all these folks that are here today a big round of applause?
Love walking in this morning and seeing our special guests. Thank you so much. This is just a prelude to your graduation. What I want you to do is to look around at your colleagues, actually maybe some of your competition in the near future for the best of jobs. What I want you to know, though, this is not everybody gets an award here. You'll notice that your entire 2024 class is not present, because this wasn't a participation ribbon. You didn't get this because you simply showed up. This is because you did the hard work. You did the steps that it takes to actually acquire a real job in the future. You had to fill out an application. You had to go online and complete references. And then you had to go around to some of these people up here and in the classrooms and go, could you fill out my reference forms for me? And some of them you had to go back a second time and say, could you fill out my reference forms for me? Those are real life experiences. So this isn't simply about participation. It is that you have earned work ethic certification. Each individual in this room can tell you this is what our folks in the community want. They want people who are willing to take that initiative, complete that application, show up and do the work that it takes. So you are already one step above the other individuals who graduate in the state of Kentucky and in this nation, because you showed up and did the work. So congratulations, and we will be awarding you with the cord. We ask that you wear this graduation night because it signifies that you have done the work that is required to be work ethic certified. Afterwards, we have some boards for you, right, Mr. Wright, that we are going to ask you to come up and write, what is your future plans? What do you plan to do? Are you going to the workforce? Are you going to military? Are you going to college? What are your plans? And some of you might be going, I haven't decided yet. So you're going to get with Mr. Benham and you're going to make sure we have those plans worked out before you walk out the doors. So congratulations, we are excited that you have taken this first step to adulthood. At this time, I'm going to ask Ms. Shelley Mitchell from Abound Credit Union, one of our community members who supports Hardin County Schools day in and day out. And she's going to talk to you about the importance of work ethic certification.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me today. So I'm normally sitting behind my desk and not out speaking to people. So I'll tell you right now, I have a special talent. They told me I have 5 to 10 minutes. I speak so fast, I'll probably do it in about 3, which I imagine you all will really enjoy. I'm just so excited to be here and congratulate each and every one of you on the work ethic certificate. As a graduate of Hardin County Schools, it feels like just yesterday I was in your shoes. Unfortunately, it was just a little bit longer than that. But when I was asked to speak here, I looked at the standards that you guys were learning in this program, and it really actually interestingly made me think of someone named Jerome Powell. Does anyone happen to know who Jerome Powell is? So he is the chair of the Federal Reserve for the United States of America. And the interesting thing about him is that he has been in that chair position since 2018. And you can imagine, since 2018 to 2024, we've seen a lot of really interesting things. COVID, rampant inflation, and Trump and Biden administration. And now the purpose of bringing him up is not to play politics, but to talk about ethics. And so one of the things that he speaks very often about is that ethics is his driving force. When he's asked what has led him be successful, to work with Biden, to work with Trump, to work through these challenging circumstances, what he will tell you is that when everything is done, when you're not on this planet anymore, what you have left, your legacy, is your ethics. And that is the driving force that has allowed him to continue to be successful, which is one of the reasons why I'm so glad that you guys that Hardin County Schools is invested in you guys learning these key pillars, because it is true that it will be the foundation for your success. It really is just the start of it. And I will tell you, me personally, when I think through my success at Abound Credit Union, I was lucky enough to become on the senior leadership team right before I turned 30. And at the time, I was about 10 years younger than any of my colleagues, my counterparts. And when you ask me what caused me, what led me to be successful, it was absolutely not because I'm the best speaker in the room. It definitely wasn't because I was the smartest in the room. What it really related to was my work ethics. I showed up every day. I was honest. I was willing to participate and step in and help anyone for anything. And that gave me opportunities. It helped me learn. It helped me grow. And so I hope that you take what you learned here and you apply it every day, because Terry's right. Workers need this. It's the skill that we're missing the most, is people that will show up every day, that will have a positive attitude. What I'll leave you with is to take this and make sure that when you go into the workforce, that you're not afraid to ask questions. Questions are your best way to learn. It's okay to be vulnerable and say, I don't know something. You won't learn if you don't ask. And continue to show up every day with a smile and willing to help each other. Again, I'm so excited for each of you. I think this is just such a great foundation for you guys as you start in the workforce. Thanks.
And I'd like to talk to you about my account over there and possible loan opportunities. Just kidding. Well, it is that time for you to receive something that you have worked very hard to earn. The certificate is just one part of that. But when I call your name here in just a moment, if you would, come up. We're going to present you the cord, get a picture of you, I think. Maybe if Mr. Wright's in a good mood when you come up here, we'll get a picture. Or if his batteries are working, right?
That is.
Okay. So, let's begin. When I call your name, please come up and receive your cord. Kelsey Adkins. Annabelle Applegate. Michael Arnold. Jemiah Babers. Stephen Barnes. Francel Beal. Jasmine Beatty. Savannah Beckwith. Olivia Bello. Carissa Bonnet. Simeon Bonner. Naisha Borner. Jaden Boykins. Sean Boykins Jr. Chloe Butler. Justin Bynum. Rihanna Cadengo. Christian Calderon. Brianna Kennedy Kosmowski. Eric Castro. Jahi Choi. Jacob Clark. Noah Claxton. Dalton Collins. Victoria Conklin. Joseph Cook. Taryn Corbin. Ariana Coles. Riley Crank. Christian Kress. Delaney Crooks. Zoe Cross. Peyton Custis. Joshua Dade. Nicholas Davis True. Justice Denman. Blaine DeJordy. Atiana Edwards. Riley Eikenberry. Joseph Estelita III. Zalia Ann Fagans. Elizabeth Ferguson. Ryan Fay. Holly Fullington. Molly Fulton. Madeline Gay. Mackenzie Harrington. Ashley Hart. Jalen Hawkins. Maxwell Hereford. Zany Harada Dura. Mason Howard. I'm sorry, man, I did that. Madison Hunley. Andres Jenkins. Caleb Jett. Donald Johnson. Marlisha Johnson. Katrina Kendall. Zakiah King. Aviana Larkin. Cyan LaSalle. Catherine Latham. Melanie Lawrence. Luke Lynch. Abby Mahone. Olivia Maldonado. Milana Matthews. Caitlin McCall. Amelia McCubbins. Megan McDonald. Corey McDowell. Miles McGaw. Garrett Mead. Michael Meaner. Gavin Miller. Skylar Moores. Talia Morris. Janiyah Mulford. Madison Musson. Elisha Nichols. Jamiliana Pabon Andujar. Andrew Parker. Isaias Parnes. Shane Phillips. Courtney Pittman. Alexandra Plaza Muniz. Roderick Reese. Lyric Reynolds. Leah Reynolds. Melanie Ridley. Adriana Rivera. Cheyenne Robbins. Candace Robinson. Zoe Rowland. Kayla Romo. Daniel Rosenberger. Isabella Sands. Silas Session. Camila Schock. Ava Schaus. Xander Simpson. Latea Smith. Rachel Snyder. Raymond Soule. Emma Staley. Joseph Stankovich. Joshua Stein. Jonathan Stewart. Abigail Stover. Adriana Tantillo. Jasmine Thielmeyer. Gabrielle Thomas. Ashley Tierce. Aiden Tipton. Isabella Torres. Winston Tran. Mia Underwood. Michael Van Hooser. Emily Van Tassel. Kiani Vade. Braden Vinton. Gerald Walker. Mackenzie Watkins. Dakota White. Colwyn Williams. Bailey Wilson. Chloe Yates. And Madison Yates. Now, for those of you whose names I messed up and messed up royally today, please see me at lunch. I'll have a candy bar for you, but don't tell the lunch ladies. Okay, I get in trouble for that kind of stuff. But the good news, there's some more good news. I won't be announcing your names at graduation. See, that's what we've got the APs for, so I won't mess it up then either. But thank you for being patient And I get it. Everybody messes my name up too. Nobody knows how to say Jeff right. Well, with no further ado, it is time to present some money now. There's a big $1,000 scholarship out here, and she's going to come and present that. Would you please welcome Miss Morgan back to the podium?
Actually, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Wright, who is on the board of directors for the Chamber of Commerce. And each year, they have to decide how they want to spend their money. And Mr. Wright is a very important figure in convincing them this is a great scholarship. And they always come forward and say, we want to support the future, and that is why they continue to raise money and support this scholarship. So with that, I'm going to ask Mr. Wright to come up and present.
Thank you, Ms. Morgan. Thank you. My job by day is Director of Public Relations for Hardin County Schools, and about probably 13, 14 years ago, we decided that work ethic certification was extremely important. We went to our friends at the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce, and they agreed. And that is why, if you'll look on that seal, and that seal will be on your graduation in gold, on the seal of the work ethic certification on your program, you'll see that small HCCC. That stands for Hardin County Chamber of Commerce. And that seal will be in gold on your graduation, on your diploma, because that's how important it is. So I just encourage you, as you build your resume from here on out, be sure to write Hardin County Schools Work Ethic Certification, because that is important, and then it will get a conversation started between you and hopefully your future employer about what you have done today and what Ms. Mitchell spoke to you about. So the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce, they raised money for this. They are doing a golf scramble on the 24th, specifically to raise money for these scholarships. We give one away here, one is earned here, one is earned at John Hardin, as one is earned at Central Hardin. So that's how serious the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce takes work ethic certification. They want to invest their dollars in it. When somebody invests their dollars, that means they're happy to support it. And so at each table, remember your interviews. At each table, the person that you interviewed with, they kind of kept track and kept tally of someone who they think deserved the scholarship. And then there was a little scholarship committee that got together here at North Hardin, and they took all those nominations, looked through them, read over them, and just talked about how well you did in your interviews. And so like I said, at each school, a scholarship recipient is named, and at North Hardin High School, the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce scholarship winner is Jaden Boykins. Congratulations.
I want to thank everybody for coming again, especially our distinguished guests that have made time out of their busy schedules to be here. Parents, thank you for letting us have your children the last 4 years and working with them. They have been a lot of fun, and we have had a lot of fun watching some of them play sports, some of them do academic team, many other things that they're involved in. So whether it's JROTC, cheerleading, we could list this on, but those things go to demonstrate the work ethic that these students have. And so that comes from you as parents, setting a level of expectations, the teachers for holding them accountable while they're here. Can't wait to see what you all achieve out there in the so-called real world, because it's getting ready to be real for you here soon, if it hasn't been already. I know I see some of you when I go through drive-through lines, and I'm like, I know I'm going to get a good meal there. As we end this today, we have whiteboards over here. Mr. Wright has those on that table. We have markers. You're going to get to go over and take pictures. If you want one just solo, you can get that. If you've got friends you would like to have pictures with, you can do that. Write your future plans on there. Take time to do that. For everyone else, we're going to say we dismiss, and we appreciate you being here, and go Trojans, okay? Thank you.